Hi, my name is Jean Vanderzee. I'm the Academic Operations Manager for Pima Medical Institute. So Pima Medical Institute has always put a strong emphasis on professionalism. From the very beginning, from our founder, we established something called Professional Performance Standards, or a PPS, which is a part of every single grade and every single course that we offer. In the past, often people talked about soft skills. And one of the things that PMI has decided is we actually like the term durable skills more. Durable skills is something that lasts. And so durable skills are the skills that no matter what job you have, these are the skills that stay with you. Pima Medical Institute uses Franklin Covey content to help our students in the areas of time management, trust, team building in terms of how does a team work in a medical field. We just feel like their content helps students to be more aware of their own unconscious bias, to be open to changes that occur, to receive feedback when they get in the workplace. So there's just so much of the content that directly aligns with things we know they need in the field. Those are things that are very impactful in someone's personal life. Professionally, obviously, the whole idea of building credibility and having trusting relationships with coworkers and managers, working as a team, the whole idea of organizational trust, those are all areas that are really important professionally. To be able to relate to their patients, to be able to comfort their patients, to be able to navigate working with a team of other medical professionals. So all of these skills will assist them in being effective patient caregivers when they get to the field. So our certificate students begin with a 6-week sequence called Career Prep, and in there is a class called Study Skills. In that 15-hour course, we spend a lot of time diving into some of this Franklin Covey content. While we teach how to study, we also teach how to manage your time, how to identify what your big rocks are, how to identify the fact that you now have a new role, the role of student.
My name is Tamika Carter. I'm a student at Pima Medical Institute. I believe that Franklin Covey videos and interviews have helped mold me into the student that I am, into the person that I am, help me with time management in ways that I can be proactive.
We also have heard from our graduates that it has impacted their ability to be more effective in their places of employment.
My name is Matt Uni, and what I'm doing now is I'm a radiologic technologist at a clinic that's dedicated and focused on senior care.
So my name is Andy Sandoval, and I started out at Pima Medical Institute with dental assisting program, and then I moved on to the associate's program for healthcare admin, and then I did the bachelor's program, and then I'm going to start the master's program.
The Franklin Covey program helped a lot as far as giving me a real idea of what was going to be going on once I actually got into the field. One thing that I really appreciated was somebody who hadn't studied or done any type of schooling in the past 20 years was able to come back, and I was able to understand it, that I could apply to what I was not only doing in life, but what I could do for my patients, and it was something that was wonderful.
I do believe that Franklin Covey content, being part of our curriculum, does position our students for success. It prepares them for being out in the field.
Franklin Covey helped my durable skills. I'm great with people, but I'm impatient. But this helped me kind of pick through what people are saying and better understand them.
We polled our employers, and after we began using the Franklin Covey content, they noticed a difference. They said that's what sets PMI students apart. They feel like they were better prepared to respond to different workplace challenges that we all have.
The Carry Your Own Weather video was very important.
Every time I think of that video, I visualize it. I even show it to my coworkers.
It kind of taught me how to make sure that I left my emotions and anything else going on in my life at the door, which is really important, and that I brought in a new and fresh attitude and mindset to my patients, so that no matter what was going on in my personal life, I could bring in more of a bright and caring attitude than bringing in something that may have affected me earlier in the day.
You can apply it to everyday life. It's not something that's only applicable at work.
I was able to really relate to patients more than I did before. And that not only helped me with my job and my career, but it also helped me with my home life as well.
Proactive language versus reactive language. Just that every day, I use that in my whole life. My boss is he always asks me, wow, how do you do that? And I go into every situation and I'm just well, because we can.
We're going to give you some additional tools for that transition and we're going to continue to support you by helping you with those durable skills all through your PMI education. We don't just care about your technical skills, we care about you.